Hi everyone, I'm doing a channeling of St. Germain today. I'm not sure what he's going to be talking about. I haven't done one in probably about a month, so we'll see what he has to say. And also I'd like to let you know I am doing medium readings where I connect with one of your loved ones that has crossed over. So if anybody's interested in one of those, you can contact me. All my contact information is on my website, www.taraarnoldart.com. And yeah, you could have a session of that. I'm not doing them by Skype yet, but I will be in the future. Okay, here we go. Thanks for watching. Welcome. One moment, please. Welcome. It is a pleasure and an honor to be in your presence today. We are channeling healing frequencies for chakras. One moment, please. Yes, this video will have energy frequencies that you are able to receive at your will for the heart chakra and crown chakra. Each time you watch the videos, you will receive these frequencies. They are all divine light and love, and it is a pleasure to be exchanging energies with you today. It is in knowing that this is an exchange of energies. It is not only us assisting you, it is you assisting us. It is an exchange of energies at all times. When you are on planet Earth having an experience in a human body, you experience the polarities of dark and light. You experience fear-based emotions and love emotions, and it is when you go to the deepest darkness you learn the greatest compassion. It is this compassion that goes out to all of the universe. This is your exchange of energies. It is a school here, and it is a good one. It is one where you can graduate, or one where you may repeat grades, we would say, haha. And it is up to you what grade you would like to be in, you see. Will I graduate from grade 1 to grade 2? Will I graduate from kindergarten to elementary school to high school? This is the analogy we are using. You are all taking steps forward. You are not going backwards. Did you go backwards when you went to school? Sometimes you may have been held back or failed a grade, and you had to repeat the grade. You do this with your life on planet Earth as well. There are times where you will repeat the same lesson over and over and over. It is like you are repeating grade 5 over and over and over, or grade 10 over and over and over, you see. It is up to you, and it is always up to you how fast you would like to accelerate, or how slow you would like to accelerate. If you want to be held back a grade, so be it. That is what you will choose. That is the path you will choose. Tara has asked us about truth, and we would like to say that there are many truths. There is not only one truth. Every decision you make, there is another aspect of you that goes and lives out the other decision. How could there be only one truth, you see? You are all born into other people's truths. I am born, and I am consciousness, and I am source energy. And when I am born into a human body, I forget that I am consciousness, and I forget that I am source energy, you see. When you forget that you are source energy, you take on other people's beliefs. You are born and you are saying, look at me, I am consciousness, I am source, and I have many gifts and talents to give and show in the world, and I am excited to show them. And then you forget who you are, and your family and friends and parents tell you what you need to believe. They tell you, we do not like the term need. One moment, please. Your family and friends and parents have opinions, and from these opinions that you create your belief system. And when you create your belief system, one moment please. You create your belief system based on opinions from others. And it is there that you will run the programs of fear and of not being good enough. Our channel has lost our connection. One moment, please. We must pause at this moment. Yes, Tara got self-conscious as her husband was walking through the room, and she came out of trance. We were saying that we would like to discuss truths, and when you are born into a human body, you forget who you are. It is part of the game on planet Earth. You forget that you are consciousness. You forget that you are source energy. What do? I feel separated from all that is. I feel separated from God. And when you feel the separation, you attach to your parents. It is the attachment to your parents. You are seeking fulfillment of the illusion that you have lost the connection to all that is, you see. I have lost connection to consciousness, but you are consciousness, and it is an illusion that you have been separated. Your egoic mind takes over and says you need to attach to your parents so that you will be loved and fulfilled, but the egoic mind can never fill that love, as it is an illusion of being satisfied. It pretends that you will be satisfied and loved if you attach to your parents. This does not fill it, so then you attach to your friends, your boyfriends and girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, and your children. Nothing ever fills it. Maybe if I buy a new vehicle, that would fill it. Maybe if I buy a new house, that will fill it. Nothing will ever fill this void, as the void that you are wanting to fill lies within your heart. It does not lie without you. It does not lie outside of you. Yes, it does not lie outside of you. It is all inside, and your mind keeps you looking outside. We have discussed this previously. We will not go into details. You all get the picture. What we are wanting to say is that there are many truths, and when you are born into other people's truths, as you forget who you are. You forget you are consciousness. You forget that you are all that is, and you forget that you know all that is. All that we are saying today and every day is nothing new for any of you. This is a remembering. This is a reminder. You already know all that is, as you are all that is. Does this not make sense? Yes. This is a beautiful day, and we are excited to be channeling through Tara to speak with you. We would like to speak about truths and how there are many truths, as it is based on your perception. When I am born, I am told what religion to be in, and my parents take me to church, and then I am now being programmed with their truths and their beliefs. But what are my own? If I remembered I was consciousness, would I not create my own truths based on that? Yes, we are born, you are born into other people's truths. There is not one right way. They are all correct, you see, because it is all their perception and their reality of their truth. One person's reality is not the same as the other. You live next door to your neighbor, but their perception of life is a different perception than yours. You can choose what perception to look at. How will I look at my world and how will I perceive it? Ah, yes. What is showing up in my reality? What have I created in my reality? I am consciousness, and I have created my reality based on what I believe I am worth. That is what will show up in your reality. Who are your background people in your play? You are all having this beautiful experience of a play on planet Earth. You are having a beautiful experience of the game on planet Earth. And the game is that you are the director and you're also the main character, you see, of your play. Your background people are your reflection of where you're vibrating at. Everything is vibration. What is your truth? There are many truths. There is not one. In every decision you make, another aspect of you lives out the other decision. You see, there cannot be only one truth. You have chosen to be conscious in this timeline at this time. But where time does not exist, and there are other aspects of you living out the other decisions, would it not make it difficult to have one truth? You can say, oh, what is my truth in this now moment? And that would be your truth. Do not take on other people's truth. Go within your heart and find your truth, you see. You do not have to take on other people's beliefs. This was a program running that has been lifted. You are all open to creating your own belief system. You have said, well, I was raised Catholic and I have all these belief systems. But have you ever gone into your heart to find out what your truth is? Or have you only looked outside of yourself and accepted what people told you? Well, St. Germain, I went to church with my parents and I had my own beliefs, because when the priest would talk about what was going on, I would have my opinions about it. Yes, you had your opinions about it, but what was your truth? These are different things, you see. You were still basing your opinions and your truths around somebody else's beliefs. When you were born, you are consciousness. You are already knowing all that is, you see. If there was one truth, there would not be many religions. There would not be structures and of separation. There would not be different schools or different government systems. There would be love. There would be our channel used the incorrect term. One moment, please. There would not be structures and systems. It would be all one. You see, there would be no separation. What is your truth? Go inside and find it. Stop looking outside of yourself. We would not use the term stop. We would say, we suggest you look outside of yourself. We recommend it. We will not tell you what to do, you see. We do not like that term, as it is a command, and we are wanting you to create your own reality based on your own beliefs. Do not look outside of yourself. You do not need Tara to channel for you to find out your truth. You could go into your heart and find it from there. It is all an illusion, anything outside of you, and we would say that your illusion feels very real. Yes, it feels real, St. Germain. When someone hurts my feelings, it feels very real. Yes, it feels real, but is it not a reflection of where you're vibrating at? If you feel you're not worthy of being loved, would that reflection of yourself not show up in your play? Anyone who shows up in your play and speaks with you is a reflection of how your mind is speaking to your spirit, you see. Your spirit is your consciousness. Your consciousness is your light, and your mind is your fears. They show a polarity of each other. If Tara expands her consciousness and gives love, there is the polarity of that showing up in her reality somewhere. You are here to experience the polarities of the light and dark. That is the game. When you love and give love and surround your consciousness with the dark, it transmutes back to light, as the darkness is light that has forgotten it is love. It is there to be loved, not there to be pushed away. And we would recommend that you love it. If someone shows up at your door and says, you did not do a good job at fixing my lawnmower. I brought my lawnmower to you to have it fixed, and it is not fixed correctly. You did something wrong. We would recommend you look at this as a reflection of how it would be you speaking to you. How does your egoic mind talk to your spirit, you see? Is it always criticizing you and telling you you did something wrong? If it is, does your mind tell you you are incorrect constantly? If it does, it will show up at your door through everyone you meet until you feel you are worthy of receiving love. It cannot show up in your vibration. Your truth and your perception of your truth shows up in your reality. Everything is vibration, and it is reflecting back to you what you feel you are worth. If Tara did not love herself and respect herself, she would not be worthy of receiving clients, you see. It is all about going in and healing it within. If someone disrespects me, how am I disrespecting myself? It is a reflection of yourself. Thank you. I will go in and respect myself more. I will not be disrespected. Once you do that, only respect shows up in your reality, you see. This is how you create your reality and your own truth. This is you as a co-creator of consciousness. You have never been separated. It has all been an illusion that you were separated. It has been a program of the mind put in place for your play, for your joy, and for your fun on planet Earth. It is from a soul's perspective that this is a fun game, you see. How fun would it be if you remembered? It would ruin the game. And so now it is when you are all remembering. You are coming into a new game, we would say, and you are creating new truths based on this new game. You have the power within you to change your game at any time. This is what we would like to portray to you today, is that you no longer have to play the third dimension reality game anymore. It is there, and you can stay in grade 1 and play it, or you can move to the higher grades and play a different game. A game of love, a game of truth, and a game of joy. If you are having fear behind your thoughts, you are in a third dimension reality game. If you have love behind your thoughts, you are in a fifth dimension reality game. Change your perception and you will see your truths reflecting back to you. Look at everything outside of you as a reflection of yourself. It cannot show up in your reality unless you create it with your vibration, you see. where am I vibrating at? If I'm vibrating in love, love will show up to me. If I am vibrating in fear and anger and hate, that will show up in my reality. That will be my truth. You see, you are the co-creators, and you are the creator of your reality. Take responsibility that everything that shows up in your life is your creation, and it is your a gift. It is your gift that you created to show you where you're vibrating at. It is nothing more than that. We have kept the games simple. We have kept the rules simple, as the emotions are so vast, you see. Go play and get into a state of joy and love, and that will reflect back to you, and that will be your new truth. You will not see the chaos and the anger and hate if that's not where you're vibrating at, you see. There are many things going on into the world, and many things going on that are full of anger and hate and rage in the world. And Tara is standing in a place of love. She does not see it, you see. It does not show up in her perception. Could this be possible for you? She does not attach herself to anything outside of herself. If you're not attached to anything outside of yourself, you will never get disappointed, you see. It is only the attachment to something outside of yourself that creates the disappointment if it displeases you, if it does not do what you wanted it to. If you have no attachment, how could you be disappointed, you see? I would like it to be sunny today, but if it's rainy, that is okay too. I will accept both. If you accept both possibilities, you will never get disappointed in the weather. I would like a new vehicle, but if I don't have one, this vehicle gets me from point A to point B. It is a pretty color, it drives beautifully, and it works, and I will appreciate it, and as if it is a new car, and I will not be disappointed. This is because you have no attachment to what you are driving. If you are fixated on getting that new car, you will always be disappointed every day. And then you get the new car and it does not fill that need because it was something outside of yourself, and the only fulfillment of love that you can receive is from within your own heart, you see. Everything outside of you cannot fill that void. It has been an illusion that it could. It is all inside. We say, go into your heart. You will find your truth and your love and your peace within there. Stand in love and you will receive more love in your reality. Let go of your attachments and let go of your identities, and ask, who am I without an identity? I am consciousness, and I am a co-creator, and I can create a reality of my desires based on where I'm vibrating at. I will go play and be in joy, and then that's what will show up in my reality. It is this simple, and your mind does not let you make it that simple. We understand it is difficult from where you are standing. We understand that the rules of the game are difficult to play. That is why you all enjoy the game. You like a challenge, you see. That is part of your expansion of consciousness, is to have the challenge of the rules of this game. See it as a game and an experience, and instead of suffering. There isn't no one suffering. You are consciousness. You are always okay. Who are you without an identity? How could you ever be broken when you are consciousness? You are perfection, you see. Thank you for today. We would say we are excited for you to all see and create your own truths instead of looking outside of yourself to find them. There are many, many truths, and it depends on what timeline you're in and what reality and dimension you choose to have your consciousness in that will create your truth, you see. Your consciousness and you are unfolding in the now. Linear time is an illusion. Everything is happening now and everything is happening and unfolding in the now. The past that you perceive it does not exist anymore. It is gone. And the future has not yet been created. So the only thing that is happening is now. There is only a series of now moments, and you can create what you desire by standing in the now and appreciating everything in the now, giving gratitude and for the abundance in the now, and be in love in the now, and you will create more of that. We are excited for your journey, and we are all walking beside you. We are not far, and you do not need Tara to connect with us. Call on us for our assistance, and do not be shy to ask. That is what we are here for, and we are sending love and healing through this message. You have frequencies for the heart and crown chakra through these messages today, and every time you listen to it you will receive them again. Tara's kitty is getting very loud. She would like outside, so we will end the session and have our channel drink water. Thank you. It has been an honor and a pleasure to exchange energies with you today. Thank you. Blessings.